Aisha. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Aisha, love and lust. Love and lust. Aisha, over to you.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Honestly, this is my first time being here. Thank you for the invitation, Miss Z. Actually, but I have spoken for many times in some events, but for the Toastmaster, this is my first event. And honestly, I haven't prepared this speech, but it's fine because actually, this kind of topic I think is quite common for all of us. And okay, we talk about love and lust. Maybe some of you already know what's the difference, but even we already know the difference, we cannot differentiate it well when we feel it. Maybe like, especially even me, maybe I just talk about myself. Like when you like someone or like when someone like you cannot differentiate when whether they really like you by heart, or we call it love, or they just only like your physical appearance, or we call it lust. So how we can differentiate it? Honestly, it's quite hard. Or even maybe I will talk about. Actually, this is about the opinion. Some people think maybe this is unspiritable, that love and lust is like a family, like a mother and the son, or mother and the doctor. So it's unstoppable or unspiritable. But some people said that it can be spirit, because as we see that there are so many people that have their spouse is maybe in physically is not good, but they can still love each other. Maybe like we can say like a disabled person, that they have like a perfect, I mean perfect in physical, they have a perfect spouse, perfect house, sorry, perfect wife or perfect husband, but and it's fine for them. I mean, like they still look happy, they can still come with each other. So we can say that love is not about find someone's perfect, but love is about how to make yourself as perfect as possible, so you can create a perfect world with her or him, because of you do, because of your ability. But yeah, I think it's quite like fairy tale, right? It's quite a fairy tale, but I think uh okay, we'll talk about my opinion. In my opinion, maybe it's quiet, it's not impossible, but it's hard. It's very hard to find a love like that. I mean, a love without the real lust. It's quite hard, but I think it's not impossible. Is even I haven't felt it. I mean, even I haven't have someone like that, that I don't know, because I'm still single, but I still have like a hope that I believe that, because why we can live well, why we can uh I mean, why we can fulfill our life, why we can still live well, why we can still be happy, because we have dream, we have hope. That's our best weapon. So we can support our life, we can still be useful and beneficial to others. Maybe even we feel sad, or maybe we feel that there is no hope, but believe me, I mean, this is not only about love, this is about every single thing. When you feel sad, when you feel you don't have any money, you don't have any friends, you don't have any supporting things in your life, even you don't have anything, do not uh, lose your hope, because love will always comes, and love is like a big things. I mean, like it doesn't only between like a man or woman. It also becomes from your family, your parents, your brother, your sisters, from everything. Even love also can from everywhere, because as you know that now is a crazy era that everything can happen. So it's quite dangerous to have like a lust that is not from something or someone that we expect. So if we talk again about love and lust, I think that's maybe it's mostly it's unspiritual, but it doesn't mean that lust could be good. Lust could be like the source of your loss. I mean, the source of your loss and the source of your love too. I mean, like we have like a brain, we have heart. So and our lust is below part of our body, so we can actually control our lust, because we're a human. We are the creature that have a brain that we can use to control ourselves, to control how we can control our lust. So I think it's very important for us to improve our knowledge, to improve our personality, our heart, our brain, so we can control our lust. I mean, the lust is good when we can have someone we love so we share our lust with him or her. But when we don't have the real love, we just only lust. Maybe many of us already know, but one night stand. Personally, I don't agree with that because it means that we only use our lust, not our love, because we only meet him or her just once and then we forget it. So I think so. We just see that sex is like about a transactional things, not about feeling things, not about relationship. We just know that it's about transactional, even by money or even just okay, you happy and I happy, okay, just do it and then we go. So it's really 100% about lust, and I think I'm not agree with that. Even I think it's very popular, not only especially abroad, but I think it's in Indonesia. It's mostly happens too. Even they are not so open like the others because our culture. But honestly, like I mean, I live in Jakarta in Indonesia, but now I work in Cilegon city. It's not a city actually; it's a town. It's like 2 hours from Jakarta, and but if you want to know about how about the culture in Indonesia, you can see in Jakarta, the capital city. Maybe if you go to another city or town like where I work in Cilegon, is not as crowded and Jakarta, of course, and the situation is not like in Jakarta. So why I can make a conclusion or a speech about this because I was born in Jakarta and I have lived in Jakarta before I moved to Cilegon to work. So and I have met a lot of people from many countries, many regions, and I can conclude. I have a conclusion about that. So I think I cannot see the timer, but yeah, like I think I can make a conclusion about my speech because I think it's already about 6 minutes. So the conclusion is that love and lust could be one thing or could be separate things, and lust is not always bad as long as you can make it in the form of love, and you make your lust a part of your love and you're responsible to others. And love is not always about what you think because the form is could be anything. Even lust also could be a part of love. So I mean like love on lust could be one thing, but do not ever make the lust as your number one thing. I mean like love is still everything for me. And even you haven't still got the one, believe me, do not ever lose your hope in everything that you really want.
7 minute 30 is over.